Oh my god, get them out. I'm over it. Guys, in honour of the True Puppet Challenge this week on Drag Race, I thought I'd bring my fabulous puppet. It's my candy cane. Hello, hello. Strong. Hello divas, I'm Cherry West, the Red Berry of Edinburgh, and welcome back to another episode of Red Berry Reviews. This week on Red Berry Reviews, we're reviewing RuPaul's Drag Race UK Season 5. Divas, I'm all alone this week, doing it myself. My nose is really itchy. Why is it running? So on episode 7 of RuPaul's Drag Race UK Season 5... What the fuck? RuPaul walks into the workroom and tells the queens they have to... Oh my god, why do I keep doing that? RuPaul walks into the workroom and tells the queens the mini challenge this week is the puppet challenge. Now this is my favourite because god, everybody loves puppet. I was actually in a shopping centre the other day and I was like, I want to grab a puppet because I want to do some like ventriloquism. I'd be so good at that. I'd be like a very good ventriloquist in my opinion. In the puppet challenge, Tamara was one of my favourites. She was absolutely hilarious because she just didn't know what she was saying and she was literally saying anything that came out of her mouth, like what I'm doing right now. But Tamara was so funny. Ginger Johnson won this week. She was also funny, but I just feel like it was really like hilarious seeing Tamara not know what the hell she was doing, and that's what made it really funny. Anyway, so this week was the acting challenge. Now I love a little bit of acting like you've seen in some of these videos, me pretending I like the looks and all that stuff. Ginger Johnson won this week's challenge, which means she got to pick who was in her group, who was in her duo. And she picked Kate Butch. She gave Dee Dee and Tamara Thomas together and then put Caramel and Michael. I thought all these groups were actually pretty strong. Obviously, Tamara was the funny one out of Dee Dee and Tamara and Michael was the funny out of Caramel and Michael. So it was good to see like if the queens could bring them together. Like obviously if Dee Dee and Caramel were together, it would have been like, girl, what would have happened? Like, I would have loved to see how that would have planned out. I think Ginger's choice of picking Kate was such a smart strategical move. I would have done the same because everyone knows that Kate's an absolute legend when it comes to comedy. So it was very smart on Ginger's choice there. So straight off, we are put into rehearsals. We see them with Michelle Visage and Dee Dee and Tamara forget their lines completely. I was like, how is this going to go down? I was literally cringing on the screen. I was like, oh my god, the first line and they forgot it. I mean, I can understand because it's such a pressure cooker on Drag Race. Like, obviously you're gonna forget lines, but like the first one, Kate Butch and Ginger Johnson absolutely killed it. I thought they were, like, you could tell they were going to win straight away. Like, everything was absolutely hilarious. And their looks as well, their looks were very strong in this acting challenge. And I was so happy for Kate that she, like, finally got a chance to show what she was good at and what she could do. Caramel and Michael, I mean, it was quite good, but it was very one note in my opinion. Like, it just wasn't giving what it was supposed to be giving. Like, I was so excited to see what they could have come up with. Because Caramel's obviously quite a big character. But when it comes to, like, the challenges, she's like... Oh, it's just like, oh, gutting. Moving on to the runways, this week category was Pajama Rama. I literally was gonna dress up in my Stitch outfit and be like, Mama, I am ready for this runway in my big massive Stitch onesie. I was obsessed. Anyway, this category was so different for Drag Race and I was very excited to see what the queens would have done. First up, we have the one and only Kate Butch. Now, this is Kate's best look, hands down. I was so happy, like this week was hers and I was so happy to see it. She painted her face completely grey, the makeup was blended, the red stones over her eyes, it looked so good. And then when her presentation on the runway never disappoints, it always has a good purpose and brings the look, makes it 10 times better. She had a knife in her back, like a backstabber, and everything was just really cool. Like, this week was Kate's completely hands down. Everyone knew that going into it. So I was very happy that Kate's runway look like helped her so much. Moving on to our next queen, we have Dee Dee Licious. She is giving us Pajama Rama. I am in love. This is one of my favourite runways that Dee Dee's at. It's so silly, it's so camp, and it's very Dee Dee. Like, no one else did a onesie, and I was so looking forward to seeing if someone was going to do that. Because I would have done something like that, because like we love a little bit of a onesie. Also had loads of teddy bears in her boa, which was very cute. I love to see that. And yeah, I just really loved this look. I think it was a very safe week for Dee Dee. I was kind of shocked that she wasn't going to be in the bottom two lip sync along with Caramel. But yeah, it was a very safe. She was okay in the acting challenge. When she like got slapped by Tamara, it was actually quite cool. Because it looked really real. But yeah, Dee Dee was good this week. Moving on to our next queen, we have Ginger Johnson. Okay, now I kind of see Pajama Rama. I kind of see like pajama sleepover party. But I did expect something else from Ginger, as as I've said in previous episodes, it does look like she has just like seen stuff in her closet and said, well, what can I wear for this runway? But you can see she was making it on the workroom, so like I suppose she didn't just pull it out of her cupboard and say that works. But yeah, I like the skirt, it was cute. I like the pants underneath the skirt. The hair was cool, the ears were cute. Yeah, it was good. Like, Ginger absolutely obviously killed the action challenge. But this look, yeah, just topped it off, I suppose. It was very fierce. I loved it. Next queen, we have Caramel. This hair, I was gagged when she walked up the runway. I was like, oh, absolutely beautiful. The curls and everything, I loved it. The way she opens up the dressing gown and it was like lingerie, beautiful. She always looks beautiful on the runway, like there's nothing denying about that. Obviously in the acting challenge was not her best, unfortunately. Like, it was good, it wasn't bad, like no one was really bad this week, it wasn't like the best. It was very one note throughout, and I was like waiting for this extra. I was like, what's happening next? You know what I mean? But yeah, you better work. Moving on to our next queen, we have Michael Maruli. This is one of my favourite runway looks this week. I loved the wig. I loved how it had like cigarettes and stuff in the hair. And I just loved the sculpture of the wig. Her makeup was very cool. It was very different from Michael. But like every week she's done something completely different. And that's what I love about her. I loved that she wore like a big bright pink dressing gown type feathery thing. I thought it was, I don't know what the fuck it is, but it was very fierce. Again, her performance in the acting challenge was very one note, similar to Caramel, but I thought like they both smashed it. They both turned it out of the park. And it's very hard to see who was going to be in the bottom two this week. But I think they both absolutely killed it. Moving on to our last queen to walk the runway category is Pajama-Rama. It's the one and only Tamara Thomas. Now, this was absolutely gorgeous. She pulled this off so much. I mean, I'd like to see that on someone else because that'd be quite funny. She had fabulous teddy bears all over her. Her makeup was gorgeous. I love this blonde wig. I need a blonde wig. I need like a flat blonde wig. I'm going to be living my human hair moment very soon, guys. So just wait. Just wait, girl. She was so funny. Like, this whole episode, I was pissed at myself from start to finish. The puppet challenge and the action challenge when she was like, slap the bob. Can we talk about the bob in this action challenge? Like, what the hell? I don't know if that was hers. I don't know who gave it, but like that, whoever gave her that bob deserves an Oscar. Unfortunately, Michael Maruli and Caramel were in the bottom two this week. I don't know if it should have been Michael or Dee that should have been in the bottom, but the lip sync was camp. It was very fierce. It was a good song. They both turned it out, and unfortunately Caramel got sent home, which I was not expecting. I mean, I literally didn't want Michael or Caramel to go home. Like, this cast is I've done it again. This cast is getting so strong. Like, they literally had to nitpick who's going to be the bottom because everyone slayed it. Like, this season is so good of Drag Race. But yes, that is it for this week's episode of RuPaul's Drag Race. Next week is the makeover challenge. I love the makeover challenge. Let me know down below if you think I should put someone else in drag and we do the makeover challenge basically on YouTube. We've done Let's Get Painted where they put me in drag, but I've never put someone else in drag, so I think that'd be fun to see. So if you want to see that, let me know in the comments down below, like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. We're going to be back in full swing with a new guest next week, so make sure to check out my Instagram at CherryWestUK to find out who's going to be joining me for Red's Berry Reviews for the makeover challenge. I cannot wait, it's going to be camp. Anyway, I will see you all there, my lovelies. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.